Chag Pesach Kasher V'Sameach. Tonight is the first night of Pesach, and I thought I would share a few small ideas to help us prepare. I heard for the most part all of these from Rabbi Cardozo, and some of it I've added in from other rabbis as well. The first idea is on the pasuk that we read. It says, if you do not mention these three things, you have not gone out from your obligation. You have not fulfilled your obligation. And it's not so much important right now what are the three things, but more so the wording of the text. It says literally, if you do not mention these three things, it's lo yatsa me'yedei chovato. You have not gone out from the hands of your obligation. And the way he explained it is as though the obligation has a grip on you. And this is something that we all understand. In fact, the Ramchal speaks about this as well in Path of the Just, that he explains how many people believe this world is just the antechamber, the preparation for the world to come, where everything will be perfect. And as such, this world, being a preparation, is full of work. It's full of tough things that we have to work on and refine, and it's constant work. It's never easy. But the world to come will be easy and relaxing because we've done all the work in the antechamber. And this is the idea he's coming from. He's saying, when a person has an obligation, think of like when you go to work, you have a task. The task grips you, and it's something that you think about and you cannot rest until you finish it. But once you do finish the task, you feel a sense of satisfaction, a sense of relief. And that's what he's talking about here. This is one way that we see ourselves being constrained and limited and in Mitzrayim in this world. We feel contained and gripped by our obligations. He says this is one thing that we can work on getting out of. The idea is not to escape our obligations, but to understand that obligations are a part of this world and a part of our lives in this world. And by understanding that, we could see them as what they are. It's an obligation, it's a task. In fact, it's a good thing to focus on one task at a time. And when I complete that task, I'll feel satisfaction and I'll feel free, because I get to choose the obligations I have. Some of them you don't, you have to go to work, you have to earn a parnasa, but you get free choice in what that will be, what you're going to do. And by focusing on that, you can feel a sense of freedom by accomplishing your tasks one at a time. The next idea is the idea of, one second. Right. It's the idea of, in Hebrew, there's no word for to have. He mentioned how it's said, like when we literally say I have something in Hebrew, we say yeshli. What that really means is there is to me. It doesn't mean I have something, I own it, it's mine. It means there is something to me. And the idea that he brought out, Rabbi Cardozo was trying to express, was that Judaism and the Jewish people are not people of having things. It's not a core thing that we focus on, to have many things. Our focus is on being present in our situations, on being with our family at the Seder night, on being happy, or being in different ways, but for the most part, to dull it down to one point, being present. We do not focus on having things, because we see that many people in the world have lots of things, but they don't have a sense of being. They don't know who they really are. That's why Yiddishkeit focuses on being. So tonight, and you'll see this is also present in the Seder, this idea of being present. We start the Seder focusing on the past, we make our way to the meal where we're fully present in the situation, and we end with next year in Yerushalayim, the future, where we want to be. But the whole idea is past, present, future, just like Hashem, Hayahove, Yiyeh, He was, is, and will be, so are we going to be like that tonight at the Seder. The final idea was actually developed, and Ayala helped me to really understand it. But we're talking about our apartment. In our apartment, we feel the need to take so much care of it. Why? Because we're renting it. When you own something, it's yours. I mean, we were just talking about you don't have anything, but in this world, you can own a house. And sometimes you'll take, not the best care of it because it's yours. You own it. You can do whatever you want. You can put all the pictures, all the holes in the wall that you want because it's your house. But when you rent, you feel a little bit like, I can't put all the holes I want in the wall because I have a landlord and I'm going to be fined, and they'll take away my deposit. And that's what we are in this world. We are renters. Hashem has entrusted us with money, entrusted us with a body, entrusted us with kids or family or whatever it is. He's entrusted us with things. And we must remember that we are renters in this world. It is just the antechamber, as the Ramchal says. We are here because we need to take care of the things we have. We need to remember that we're renting, and everything will go back to Hashem eventually. And just like the Jews who have had to leave from place to place all the time, it's throughout our history constantly. We're leaving, we're nomadic. We must remember that even now, when we feel so situated where we are, we're renters. And one day we're going to give things back. And it also connects to an idea that I felt I want to work on, which is even if I've heard a shir 100 times, there's still something new to learn from it. It's still new. Still focus on the things you have because they're precious and you need to take care of them. So I hope these ideas can help us all to really, leave our limitations this Pesach, to focus on being present in the Seder, to focus on the obligations we have and how they actually free us, and to focus on the things we have as well as how to take care of them and how to really make the best use of them. Chag Sameach lekulam.